Look who's here. Well, Bean. Come here, Bambi. Guys, get a couple good pieces out of here. They're kind of junky. Yeah, there's a couple good ones in there.
Is this good?
Yep. Bambi's home. Look at that. Look at all those cows.
Peggers.
Bean, be nice. All right, everybody say goodnight to Bambi.
Hello, number 5.
Okay, you guys ready to go back in? There's Cracker Jack, yeah.
Are you peggers?
All right, you guys happy? You happy, Kenzie? You're happy? Say, I'm very happy. Bean, shush.
Are you pregnant with a girl?
Okay, let's go. Hey guys, that's right. Bambi, along with 200 of her closest friends, are back at the ranch after spending the last 4 months working their way through summer pasture. Why are they back? Well, that's because we have a winter storm on the way that could account to, at the latest totals, of about 16 inches of precipitation. Now, we don't know if that's coming in the form of rain, if it's going to be in sleet, or if it's going to be in snow. Could be nothing. We never know. And that's part of the problem that we have this week on the weekly vlog. So not only today, but also the day before, we've been getting ready for this storm. We've been picking tons of vegetables, which you can see here behind us, getting them out of the garden and into basically a cooler area where we can get them washed up and ready to sell through the farm store rather than just letting them freeze. We've also been working on water so that doesn't freeze, and the most important thing is bringing the cows back home from summer pasture. That's been a project that's going on for the last couple of days. You saw it in last week's vlog. Well, today we finally wrapped it up as they rounded over the hill and came home. Not only that, the black hat is back in attendance. This is the welcome hat for the winter here on the ranch. My summer hat, well, it met an interesting end. In the past, we've burned it, we've blown it up. This year, I'm gonna share with you a whole new way that it went down in history. That's coming up this week as well. We're gonna show you how this storm affects the ranch throughout the week and the recovery from that storm. That's all coming up this week on the weekly vlog.
Hi everyone, it is, what day is it, Tuesday? We are about halfway through our snowstorm. It's snowing. The kids did make it to a full day of school. We actually just picked them up. The roads are crap, but they're still open. And have probably the worst of the snowstorm is still to come. So they're saying like 6 to 10 inches still tonight. It's hard to tell how much snow we've had on the ground. The wind has been blowing the entire time, but I'd say 6-ish inches or so on the ground. Cows are doing fine. There's a couple behind me here in the corral. They're eating and staying warm. Mike just fed for the second time today to keep bellies full, keep them warm. But yeah, I'll show you around a little bit. You guys can see what we're dealing with here. But so far we're good. Haven't lost power. And yeah, we're just keeping animals fed. I washed a bunch of vegetables today, and like I said, we're about halfway through this. There goes Mike. He has to go get a four-wheeler that's up there. This was poor planning on his part. It's cold out there. If we go stand out here, it's awful. And the flag's broken. I mean, it's actually means. Stop it. Stop jumping. Yes, don't bark. Lincoln's out there playing. You can see the cows. Mike just fed them. Oh, it is cold. I am back inside. I'm hopefully going to stay here. I don't want to go back out. But we'll see how much snow we have by morning. Yeah, another 6 to 10 inches on the way. So hopefully everybody will make it through this okay. And I will be surprised if the kids have school tomorrow. But we'll find out in the morning. You guys have a good night. And if anything exciting happens, we'll let you know.
Hey guys, just finished up with Wednesday's video, which is due out here. I don't know what time it is, a couple hours or so, something like that. Excuse me. Hey, there's Peacock. Hey, kiddo. Peacock's smarter than all of us, hanging out in the barn. All right, so the storm is over. They said it would be done about 1 o'clock. I think they were pretty much dead on. It's about 2 now, I think. So everything is, well, it stopped snowing. Everything's kind of starting to melt a little bit already. You can see stuff dripping off the shop up there. I guess that's called water. Haven't seen that for a while. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually heading out to grab a tractor. I think I mentioned it in the video, but I've gotten a number of calls from neighbors, and they're looking for somebody to plow them out after this storm. So I'm going to run up and grab the 6410, and we're going to get it ready to go, head out and help some neighbors out, and help ourselves out. We're going to plow a little bit around our place too, so we're going to do all that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what's happening out here amongst the cows. You can see this snow is really wet, which is good. Moisture is great, so I'll take what we can get. But it does lead to a bit of a muddy situation. Hey, cow. All this is going to melt pretty dang quick. You can see it dripping off the building there. The cows have made a horrible mess inside this barn after just being in here for a couple days. Imagine what it's going to look like after the entire winter. I should really put a gutter on this barn. I think that's where a majority of our problem comes from, is that there's no gutter. Put that on the list. Get that done someday. All right, cows, I gotta come in. Oh gosh, it's muddy and mucky and poopy and slimy. Ew, look at that, gross. How you doing? All right, we're gonna grab a tractor and first thing I'm gonna do is plow out to the hay yard. This morning when I went out to get hay for the cows, there's some deep drifts over there, so we're gonna run over there first, get all that cleaned up. And go bust some drifts. So the highway is still closed. All the roads in the area are closed, but they're going to open here before too long, I would hope. They'll get some snow plows out and whatnot. In the meantime, I can get some neighbors' driveways opened up so that they can get out and get to town and do what they got to do. So, sun shining. Just a beautiful winter day, I guess. Our first obstacle here on the way, get us out of this pasture, we've got to get through this snowdrift. So not only are we plowing for ourselves and getting ourselves access to places we need to go, we're also helping out the cows, because now they can get out of corrals and that kind of stuff and get towards water anyway if they need to. So not that they don't have water in there, but some of them are weird. They want to go to the pond, which is totally fine with me. So I'm going to keep on plowing for a while. There's a car going by on the closed highway. That's always nice to see. I don't have to go pull him out of the ditch. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys later. All right, there we go. That house right back there, just finished getting them unblocked. They had some total drifting way across their road. They called me this morning and asked if I could come down and give them a hand, since I've got the bigger tractor and a bigger tractor than they do. So I've got one more house to stop by, and that's on the way home. I'm a couple miles from home right now, so I've got a little bit of a drive here in the tractor. But we will plow out that road, then I'll get home. I've got a video due out in about a half an hour. That'll be Wednesday's video all about this storm. And then of course we've got more coming up in the weekly vlog. So stick around, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back to the weekly vlog. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been not really a whirlwind of a week, but we've had a lot happen in a week. We brought all the cows home. We had ourselves a little winter storm. Official totals kind of depend on where you were in Campbell County or this part of the state, but anywhere from 14 to 16 inches is what I'm hearing. Now, the one measurement I did, I got 11 inches. I did another spot, I got 13 inches. So, who knows? It's hard to measure snowfall, but that's where we're pretty much aiming. Also, we had hay arrive this week. We spent a ton of money on hay, but it is all here. It's actually sitting right up here in the hay yard. don't know if you can see that up there, but there you go. There's all the hay. Not all of it, because we actually have a whole lot more coming, which is going to cost a whole lot more money. But we got to feed them during the winter. So speaking of winter, this is the beginning of winter. Now we have some nice days on the way. We even have days up into the 60s in the 10-day forecast. Problem is, nighttime, we're freezing almost every single night. If we're not freezing, we're just above 34 degrees, something like that. So winter has arrived here on the ranch. The black hat is now out in full force. We're going to talk about, maybe tomorrow, we're going to talk about it tomorrow, what happened to the straw hat. And because in the past we've blown it up, we've burned it, we've done all kinds of different things. This year we did something completely different. So we're going to talk about that coming up tomorrow on the weekly vlog. For right now, what I'm doing is I'm heading out in the tractor, and I am basically feeding the cows, which is something we've done over the last few days, just because there is so much snow on the ground, and we have them all back here in home pasture. Now, I don't want to have to feed a whole lot here. I want to save as much food as I can for later on in the winter when we really need it, which could be, 2 weeks away. But what I'm in the process of doing is actually trying to get the cows to follow me, because we're going to go out and we're going to feed them back on the ranch. We're going to actually take what we did here over the last 3 or 4 days, moving, almost a week already, moving the cows all the way home. We're going to undo that, and we're going to let the cows kind of go back where there is some food. And I'm hoping that by feeding them that a little bit closer back there, and not a whole lot, but we're going to go back a ways, is going to kind of give them the encouragement that they need to go back and to eat. Now, we have cows that are lazy cows. We have cows that are not so lazy cows, and there are cows that have already figured it out. They've said, you know what, we're heading back. We're going to go back and eat some hay or some grass or whatever there is back there for them to eat. Not the hay, we have the hay, but there is grass still back there for them to eat. There's hay fields that we didn't cut, and there is still a little bit of grass all the way back in summer pasture, although I'm pretty optimistic. I'd have to be pretty optimistic, but I think they're going to go all the way back to summer pasture, which is about 6 miles away. I don't think they're going to go back that far. They may, but for right now, they're going to stop off in the hay fields that we didn't cut this year, and that's where they're going to eat for the next couple weeks, hopefully. So we've got about 300 or 400 acres of hay field that I want them to graze, and that's why we're walking these guys slowly. They're back there. They're not moving very fast, but they are back there. And there's some over there that are working their way this way. We're gonna get them back towards that hayfield. In fact, we may, if we can get them to follow us that far, we may actually feed in that hayfield, and then that really gets them interested in going out there. So we're heading across the Wyoming tundra right now. Still quite a bit of snow out here, although it is starting to melt. We're expecting a high in the 50s today, I think. So some of this will melt, not all of it, but a big chunk of it will melt before the end of the day. So we're gonna head back, and hopefully these cows will keep following. Might have to slow down just a bit though, keep them coming. Earlier I mentioned the cows that were a little bit less lazy. I don't know if that's a term or not, but they are less lazy. They're in front of us now as we get a little bit closer down here to the hayfield where we're trying to lure those cows way back there that are still following us, that are still kind of lazy, that are working their way up this way. So these guys, you can see them up there ahead of us, they are coming out of that hayfield and coming down to see us because they know the tractor means food. So we're gonna make these guys happy and hopefully bring the rest of them right behind. They're coming, but slowly. These ones, we got like a single file march going on here. These guys, they're here for breakfast. Morning, girls. Morning. Keep coming. I'm gonna drop off the road here and get to laying out some food. breakfast has been served, and just within spitting distance of the hayfield. So hopefully these cows will figure out, hey, there's more food this way, maybe. Or else they'll just sit around and wait for me to bring them more food. Whichever, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out and we'll get them moved back so that they get back and graze a little bit more and keep on doing what cows are supposed to be doing. Which leads us to, we're gonna go do what we're supposed to be doing and get back to our day. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Vlog. I'm gonna pick up the camera again because we're heading back after feeding the cows down that way. And I noticed something out of the ordinary. And I think that one thing that ranchers have to be good at and is keeping an eye out for things that are just a little off, things that are just a little weird. And so we're coming back. We actually found a calf over here that isn't getting up. It isn't coming back for food. So I am going to go out here. We're going to check this out, and I want to see what's going on with this calf. I thought at first it might have been Cole, just because Cole's weird and doesn't do things like normal calves do. But now I get up here and I see that this calf has a completely shattered leg. You can see that leg is completely crushed. Obviously that calf got stepped on. See the leg there? Oh man, that's not good. Hey guys, welcome to Saturday, the last day of the weekly vlog. I take Sundays off, but tomorrow you can actually catch us at our live stream, which takes place on the Beyond the Ranch channel. So you can check that out, well, that'd be Sunday at 7 p.m., I think. I think that's what time we do it, 7? Yeah, let's go with 7 p.m. on Beyond the Ranch. Got some geese here that are just happy as geese. Guys, come on, I'm trying to do something. All right, I'm gonna relocate. All right, let's try it over here. A little quieter, maybe. The snow, it is melting fast. 47, 48 degrees out here right now. So, beautiful day, sun is shining, a little bit of wind, which actually isn't a bad thing. And the snow, it is melting. Guys, come on. All right, let's try this over here. The geese are like a gang. Like the bad influence on the ranch. So we're gonna go in here with the good influence. Our goats. Hey goats. Hi. Hello. Hello goats. How are you guys? How are you doing? Oh, goatsies. Goatsies, lots of goatsies. Here, I'll sit down. Hi guys. Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, geez. Hi. Ah, yeah, that's not weird or anything. Hi, Jack. Waffle. You guys are killing me. See, they don't only jump on Erin. They jump on me too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so get off me. All right, so I promised you guys I'd tell you what happened with the white hat, with the straw hat that I wear all summer long. Obviously, what, 2 years ago we blew it, well, let's see. 4 years ago I burned it. 2 years ago we blew it up. 1 year, well, yeah, kind of. 1 year ago we blew it up with fire, I think, if I'm keeping my facts straight here. And this year, you know, I really had this deal planned. Shut up, chicken. Hard to find quiet time around here, I tell you what. So this year I see you guys. So this year I had a plan where I was actually going to, okay, come up here. This is Waffle. So this year I had a plan where I was actually gonna take the straw hat and I was going to raffle it off for a good cause. And then basically whoever won the raffle could decide, or you know, auction or whatever you want to call it, could decide what they wanted to do with the hat, whether they wanted to destroy it or just keep it or whatever. Wasn't in bad shape. Not a horrible nasty hat like sometimes it is. I've been wearing ball caps more this summer for the first time in a long time. So the hat was not in horrible shape. So anyway, long story short, the hat was left in the house. Bean was left in the house, and Bean got a hold of the hat. Now Bean is just 1 year old. In fact, this week was her 1 year birthday. Still very much a puppy though, however, and this was the very first time that she'd ever gotten a hold of one of my hats and destroyed it. So she took it out in the yard with her, and that was the end of that. Came home, found the hat. Needless to say, I was a little annoyed, but also I did realize that we were going to be getting rid of it anyway, and we've never had a hat destroyed by a dog. So the hat will be making an appearance in tomorrow's live stream, which happens on the Beyond the Ranch channel, and we're going to decide there what we're going to do with it. Hi, Waffle. Boy, you're just a camera hog. You want to be on camera more? Here you go. Okay. So make sure you check out the live stream tomorrow night, and I'll bring the hat along with me. It's actually sitting in the house. I was going to bring it today. I kind of forgot it. And we are going to figure out what we're going to do with it. Maybe we'll still raffle it off. Maybe we'll raffle it off for a good cause. I'm not sure what cause that would even be. I didn't even get that far in my thinking. So, guys, I honestly, to tell you the truth, I've kind of had a rough day. And that's probably, goat therapy is always good for that. This is Fancy. Fancy, come see us. This is Fancy. She's the one that jumps on everybody's back. I had a calf today that broke its leg, and it did not end well. I did film the entire thing so that, hi guys, hello. I got goats all over me. I did film the entire thing so that you could kind of use it as a teaching tool. So it'll probably be coming up in an upcoming video, but just kind of a rough day. So goat therapy is a very good thing for me. And even Jackie here, oh my gosh, Jackie boy, who's our biggest goat and our oldest goat. Hi buddy, hi. Hello. He puts a smile on your face. You can't help it, really, with goats. So if you would like a little goat therapy of your own, you can check out the website, ourwyominglife.com. Check out the goat cam, which is looking at me right now, and I'm sure somebody's watching it saying, who's Mike talking to? But, because there's no audio on it most of the time. So they probably wonder who I'm talking to. But anyway, guys, that's it for this week's vlog. Obviously, Snowstorm 1 out of the way. Trust me, there's going to be plenty more to come. This one will do us some good. We'll get some runoff from it. The ground gets wet. Obviously, it's going to cause the ground to freeze, but that's just fine. We are hoping to get more moisture coming up and taking us into next year. We're going to have a lot of good things happen. This fall, keep an eye out. We're going to be selling calves here before too long, and we're going to be selling cows. We can't afford to feed all the cows this winter. It's a good time to cull some cows, get rid of some cows in the herd. So we will be selling some cows and some calves coming up here before too long. Preg checking's on the way. Preconditioning, maybe. I haven't decided yet. And a whole lot more projects from the shop, all kinds of cool stuff. And whether or not they show up on the weekly vlog or in our regular Wednesday video, it's neither here nor there, because we definitely want to be able to bring you along with us as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. So thanks for being a part of the weekly vlog, guys, and we'll see you next time right here on Our Wyoming Life. Jackie. Oh, hi. Who are you? Oh, hi, Waffle. One last time. Come here, bud. Oh, this is Waffle. Come here. Ah, don't bite me. Say hi to the camera. Hello, camera. Hello. Did you lick the camera? Did you lick the camera? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Looks like a friend. Okay, I'm putting you down.